What's up everyone, it is me, Mila J. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell notification for more videos like this. So today we are bringing in Chai, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Chai is a Sanrio character, so right now I'm just getting into the cinema roll costume that she wears, and that's part of her furniture and decor. So to bring an amiibo in, you got to go to Nook's resident services and put the amiibo on the Joy-Con when they ask you to from the kiosk. And so all the villagers that you bring in an amiibo will be at the campsite. And don't worry guys, these amiibos will be here on March 26th at Target, and you can order them online. Well, you have to order them online. So here's Chai. So this is day one. So she talks to you and she'll ask you to bring an item, so you have to make it. So right now I am going to find cardboard boxes, and here's a tip guys, check the recycling bin in resident services, because usually if a villager is moved in or moved out, there will be cardboard boxes there. So I get all the materials, I make it, and I am heading back to Chai to give her what she requested from us. So she accepts it, and then once I do that, I'll ask her to move in. So the day one, they never move in. You have to ask them 2 times. So I am at the day 2 next day, and I am going to bring the same process. I'm going to bring Chai in. Lucky had moved in that day, so I just went to check. So again, invite a camper. Yes, I do. Put the amiibo on the Joy-Con, and she says her tidbit, and then I'm off to see her. So this time, this is day 2, she asked me to make a shell bed. And I knew right away this was going to be tough, because I do not have any giant clams, and giant clams are hard to come by. So I went through the entire beach looking for the giant clams, and I honestly thought I was going to have to skip another day to do this, and which is fine, because if you invite them again the next day, if you didn't have the items, just if you time travel to the other day. If you don't time travel, just wait the next day, invite them in, and then they'll give you another item that they want. But luckily, by the grace of God, I was able to find 5 giant clams, and I had the rest of the materials at my house, so I didn't have to worry about that. So you go back to resident services and make it. I made the materials, made the item, and I am going back now to go see Chai and give it to her. So day 2, she starts to warm up a little bit more when you ask her to stay on the island, and they always give whack gifts. I don't know why. I did all that work for that. So I asked her again. She's thinking about it, and so now we are on day 3, the final day of when they will come. So I'm just checking, because I'm also doing a giveaway, so I'm making sure I have all the items. So I'm just ordering day by day as I time travel throughout to bring her in. So again, same process, go to resident services, invite a camper, say yes I do, put the amiibo on the Joy-Con, say yes, and then she says her final tidbit, and then you go back to the campsite. So this time she asked for a water pump, and I knew I already had one, because when you bring in 3 villagers, that's kind of one of the items they ask you to make for the exterior. So I knew Genji had one, so that was a quick and easy, didn't even have to make it, go and bring it to Chai. So day 3 is the final day that you can ask them to move in. They say yes, and then here is where they get to choose, or you get to choose, which villager you want to move out. So this was a tough one, because when I time traveled, this was the day of Fauna's birthday, and originally I was going to let Fauna go, but I couldn't do that on her birthday, so I ended up choosing Agnes, and only because I love Agnes, but I also saw her and Zell, who had just moved out, and I got lucky. They were like always in her house, and that bothered me, so she had to go. So I'm going to see Agnes, which is okay, because I have her amiibo and I can always bring her back. But I just liked her house because it was next to Static, and they just had that kind of same exterior, so it kind of worked, but it was fine. So now I'm just going to the next day. Did that, saving it, and so she should be moving in on this day. So you have to go one day and then it will say sold, and then you go another day and Chai should be in boxes, moved in. There's her house. It actually really looks nice. It actually kind of works in my city core. So there she is sweeping. So I'm saying hi to her, welcoming her to Star Point. And so this is important. So after you say hi and she's in boxes, you need to go to another day. Don't, if you time travel and like to be in present day, go ahead, you have to go another day. So I went another day. She is in the house. I went to say hello to her, look around. Her house is such a cute little cafe. I love her furniture, you guys. It's so cute. I really, really like it. And she was making a DIY that day, which made it easy. So I didn't have to go around seeing who was making a DIY. She was making the DIY. Love that. So just, talking to her and everything. So just make sure that you guys go, I think it's at least 6 days total that you move a villager in through Amiibo. So she is my very first Sanrio villager here on Star Point. I'm just loving her. I needed a peppy, so it worked out. And I think our house really worked because there was a lot of black and brown going on. So I think her blue house works. So there you have it. That is how you bring a Sanrio villager in. Take care. Bye.